Alright, so it is only day 2, 17 weeks out, and if you watched yesterday's video, I told you guys that I was following a beginner guide to Bikini Prep, and it was from the getfitgofigure.com website, and it was $40. I'll put a link on the bottom to it if you're interested in checking it out. And so far from the book, and I know I said I was going to do a review for you guys, so this isn't my full review on it quite yet, especially since I just started. But so far I feel like a lot of the information I kind of already knew. Now mind you, I've been in fitness and not bodybuilding, but lifting weights and on the bodybuilding.com website since 2014, so about 3 years of information that I know. So a lot of it's stuff that I feel like, oh, kind of common sense, and maybe this whole thing is really a lot of common sense, but when you haven't done something, you kind of always want to feel like you need to go get somebody's professional opinion. But the guide kind of puts everything very easy. It's not dense, it's not a lot of extra fluff or anything. It's pretty much to the point, and for me, that was perfect. It's an outline, it's not an exact day-to-day. It does give you a lot of information though. It's like 50 something pages, and it's by Heather Owen, who is a bikini competitor herself, and I want to say that she posted on that website that she had like 20 years experience. So she's been doing, like, you know, the whole fitness world for a good while already. And so today I wanted to do a video because, as you can see, I just finished my workout. Today was back and biceps, and then I did cardio for the first time in about like 6 weeks, and it just felt great to run again. Part of doing your cut is you don't want to be doing any cardio beforehand. And what I mean by that is, like, when you're getting when you're doing like lean mass gains or bulking, as some people call it, you don't want to do any cardio because you don't want to condition your body to that cardio, and then later when you're trying to lean out, you can't do, you know, if you're doing an hour of cardio however many days, you're not going to do 2-3 hours on top of that. Like, that's unrealistic amounts of cardio. So the guide talks a little bit about that, and also I've read other information about it as well. And so the guide suggests adding 2 days into your first week of cut is by cutting calories by adding cardio to 2 days a week, and then the following week you cut calories, and then the third week I forgot what you do, so I'll mention it when it comes to week 3. But so for this week I'm adding 2 interval days. I'm doing on the treadmill, I'm just doing 20 minutes like I said, because you don't want to do an hour and then later at the end of your prep not have anything to add besides another hour of cardio. And I think I've heard, like, sometimes people end up doing like 2 days at the end because they're trying to lean out, and it could just be that they added too much cardio at the beginning, so that, like I said, your body gets conditioned to it quickly. And so I did 20 minutes on the treadmill. I did 1 minute jog, slow jog. For some people, I'm short, so for me it's a jog at level 3, and then I did 30 seconds at level 5, and then 30 seconds at level 7, and I repeated that for 10 times to equal 20 minutes of cardio. And I really think that really was enough. And so at the end of the week I'll do the weigh-in and everything and see how much I've lost from this first week of cutting. I was just really excited to get back on the treadmill, back on my zone, in my first love, running. And I wanted to share that to you guys. Eating's going great. I'm not having any issues. I'm doing getting my macros from Avatar Nutrition. I'll post the link below. And then I'm also doing If It Fits Your Macros / flexible dieting, which if you don't know what that is, just Google it. I'll try to post something about it, but it's pretty much simple. Like it says, if it fits your macros, you can eat it. Think of your macros as a macro bank. If you have X amount of macros for the day and you want to have a cookie, go ahead and have that cookie. Just remember to subtract it from your macros, and then you're left with whatever. It's kind of like a bank account. You know, spend it wisely, because you know you don't want to have 10 cookies and then be starving the rest of the day because you want to have 10 cookies. You know, one cookie is okay, and then you know, go ahead and have the rest of your healthy food. I know that I like to fill up on broccoli because it's one of my favorite vegetables. Maybe it's one of my vegetables I tolerate most. I don't know, however you want to see it. But I usually try to have that with every meal because it's just so easy for us to make and eat. Oh, that's another thing. Another thing that I like about cardio is that I can get on and zone out and think about things. And so I wanted to say, so I am a working mom. It doesn't matter working mom or not. If you're a mom, it's difficult to fit in working out. And so I wanted to add, you want to make sure you have like a good support system and that they support you in your goals, because I couldn't do this without my husband. I work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and my husband cooks our dinners and he preps our lunches. So I could not do it, like I said, without him. And then he knows that I'm dedicated to working out as soon as I get home. So I get home, I work out, and then it's time to take a shower and then take over for taking care of our 20-month-old, who is, if you have a toddler, you just know, you just love, enjoy all of their time, but they would just want you to be with them 100% while you're with them. So once I'm done with my workout, I take a shower, and that's it. The rest of the day, I'm done. There's nothing else. It's just the baby and me. And my husband gets to have his time as well. So it's kind of a give and take, you know. He supports me in so many ways that I can't, you know, say no. No, I need my time. This is my time. This is my happy hour, being in our home gym, which I love. So today's workout was about an hour and a half. Prior to adding the cardio, it was only about an hour. So not too much. I mean, and the thing is, I'm here at home, so I don't have to add that extra changing or anything time driving back home. That's part of the reason why I wanted to have my home gym. I felt like it was a good investment. We started this together. I actually, before I met my husband, I had bought a treadmill, and so that was my first thing that I bought. It was back in 2012, but I didn't actually start using it until 2013. So I had it for a whole year before I really started using it, and so I've had it for about 5.5 years now, and it's great. Still works. I mean, I spent $100, but to me, I'm all about saving money, spending, you know, your money wisely. So the macro thing kind of goes in line with that, and just use, you know, it all comes together in my brain, works for me. Now, as to the guide, if you are the kind of person that wants someone to tell you this is what you're going to do on this day, and you need more coaching, I would definitely recommend hiring a professional if you can afford it, because that for me was not in the books. Because we can't afford it. And then also when I did meet that one time with the coach, it just didn't, I don't know if we just didn't jive or just didn't feel like I was getting what I wanted, and not really sure what I wanted out of it. The coach, I'm sure, is a great coach, but for me, I felt like I could do this on my own. And I'm the kind of person that I like to read 10 steps ahead. So with the coach, you can't really, I mean, I guess you could if they're willing to sit down and give you all that at once, but for me, I'm the kind of person that will read ahead during a lesson. So it works for me to have a guide, because I like to read everything, know everything, and then go through it. So if you're that kind of person and you're watching this, then yes, by all means, definitely check out the guide, check out the website, because she has plenty of free information as well on there. She has a free Facebook group, which I love already. I've only been on it for a week. I think that's it for today before I ramble on for too long. But thanks for watching. If you have any questions, suggestions, anything, go ahead and comment below. Thanks again, guys. And I realized that yesterday I gave y'all a really bad tour, so I'm gonna give y'all another one that's hopefully better. Let's see. So here are the weights, and they go from, oh, there's 5 pounders on the floor, so they go from 5 pounds all the way down to 50s, and of course those 50s are for my husband, because there's no way that I'm doing that. We just got a new bench, well, new to us, but it's used, because we like to buy everything on Craigslist, and that one has an incline. There's, back there is our leg press slash hat squat thing, whatever, squat, I don't know, I'm saying squat. Okay, here's my treadmill that I've had for now 5 years. Works great. I haven't had any issues with it. It's a Gold's Gym brand. And then here is my rack, and we have a pulley system on it, which is great. Got that from Sports Authority when it was open. A bunch of weights. I don't even know how much weights we have, because I don't even go that up. I mean, my husband's the one that probably maxes out on the weights more than I do. And our other 2 benches, I'm trying to get it. There's our bench that has the leg raise and leg curls and incline, and then behind it is our other bench, the flat bench. And and then that's our pillow box that my husband made, and it flips all over, so I can do box jumps in different heights of it. I haven't exactly tried the highest height, but I will one day, and I'll make sure to record it so I can post it. And then over there is one of what I got with my Mother's Day money, actually. I know, how crazy. Was the, my brain's not working, the hex bar. And I love doing deadlifts that way. And we have a battle rope that my husband was dying to get. I don't think I can get catching it. It's hard to do this, and so there's our rope, and so I can't wait to start doing some cardio with that. So that's the tour of the gym today, and hope you guys enjoyed watching.